I recently started following this guy on TikTok, this older fella, kind of missed the boat on social media, probably won't ever get to that level of popularity that a lot of other people will, a lot of less knowledgeable people will. It's unfortunate, I feel like, because some people just, the guy will never be as enthusiastic about it. He'll never really understand or even take the time to really navigate what it takes to build up a platform. But with all that said, I look at this guy and I listen to him and I listen to his strategies and his explanations, and it sounds like he knows what he's talking about. He's an older fella. He's got trophies and all these things, and I really do like a lot of the stuff that he says, most actually. But the thing is, one of his main tactics at this current moment is to throw stones and to point out what other trainers are doing wrong to his liking, right? And it's a classic move, it's a marketing strategy, but I feel like if you had the intention to grow and to gain popularity and to get people to like you, the go-to move isn't to talk shit on people that are 20 years younger than you, to point out what they're doing wrong, to make yourself try to look better by criticizing somebody's strategy. Now, granted, that this doesn't, whether or not what he was pointing out to his audience was true or not, it doesn't make any difference to the viewer. I listened to the words he said. I listened to his critique of the younger person. And I saw maybe there was some sense he made of it. Maybe, but also maybe the other person is just trying to do their best to help the person. Good-hearted people that he's sort of throwing stones at in an effort to show his audience how much he knows. And I just don't think that he'll ever get anything going with a lot of people with that strategy. It's only the people that get a kick out of, like, like the beef thing and like people getting involved in this and that, like the drama, the shit that real motherfuckers don't have time to be dealing with, right? So I always say this, man. Like, there's guys that I like, that I follow, that I'll listen to, and they'll solidify information or maybe even teach me a thing or two with their whatever social media posts and teachings. But the one way I know I've gotten to be where I am today, with how many people talk about me, and I got a business here, people just come to me, and is by being likable. You got to be a likable person. And for me, a likable person isn't somebody that goes around, and regardless of whether they're right or they're wrong about this specific thing, like, it's just dog training, right? It's dog training. Everybody has a million different ways they like to do shit. But if you're the person going around to point fingers and talk about talk just to build yourself up, well, there's a lot of people that you could be winning over that you're not, simply because you feel like you have to be right. If you wanted to, like, now I'm not telling anybody how to do their thing. I'm just saying, from my vantage point, when I look at a guy like this who's got so much knowledge but doesn't really market himself in a way to suggest that he wants more followers. Like, the only followers and the only attention that this person wants are the people that also enjoy throwing stones at people who they don't even know who they are. They see one 30-second clip, and now this guy is like judging this guy's entire strategy on dog training. And I look at who he's critiquing and I'm like, well, this dude does good work. He may not have it all figured out, but he does great work. Like, I'll give him his props. Unlike this dude, and it's kind of indicative of his generation. He's an older red-ass dude. So he'll never, I don't think, he's an old dog, if you ask me, with a lot of knowledge. And I'm giving him his dap. I feel like there's a lot that he does well, and I respect his journey. However, I just can't respect going after people in an effort to make yourself look like you know more than them. I do not give a fuck what anybody does. Like, I'm not in anybody's business. Like, it makes no difference to me. Unless I'm learning from you and I respect you, you can do whatever the fuck you want. It makes no difference to me, playboy. I just got a text from my employee. So yeah, man. It sucks because I wanted to click the follow button on his page, but like, it makes me cringe to see post after post him stitching and reposting other people's work only to critique it and talk shit about it in sort of a snarky, spiteful way, like he thinks he's fucking... It doesn't matter. Even if you are the fucking God's gift to dogs, if you're a fucking prick, no one cares. No one cares, bro. All right? Let that be a lesson to any dog trainers or up and coming dog trainers. Bro, what are your intentions? Are your intentions to do your best to help people? Or are your intentions to go online and look like you know the most? Are your intentions to go online to get the gratification, to show people this and to be right? Like, where's your head at? Why do you do this? That would be my question for you. If you wanted to say, hey Chad, I want to get into dog training, my first question to you would be, why? Why do you want to do this?